Today is the first of my fully loaded bike tour. My bike looks great, feels great, it's riding lovely. We're going to the Bushcraft Show today, cycling there. It's going to be great, weather is fantastic. I'm just feeling so happy. Is it recording?
Is it recording? Hello everybody.
Me too.
Hello Mary.
Hi Sarah.
We are on our way to the Bushcraft Show, which we booked. I booked it
months and months ago.
Way before Christmas, was it? Long
Last
time
year,
ago.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a bushcraft geek.
Likes knives and stuff.
I like knives and axes. I'm covered in creatures.
Grass.
I booked it in the depths of winter when you can't get out on your bike as much and you just want to fill your life with adventures and you can't because you live in England and it's dark at 4 o'clock and cold and grey. You shouldn't let that stop you, but it does. And we are using it as an opportunity to test out our bikes and our gear.
It's strange how different the bike feels.
Really?
Yeah. And obviously a lot heavier with all our stuff, even though we're going quite light.
I always think in theory you shouldn't really notice a massive... If you've got your bike and your weight distributed properly on it, you shouldn't be thinking, oh my God, this is going to be hard.
No, it isn't hard. You can just feel how heavy it actually is compared to, obviously, if you've got no bags on it, as I have. I've got 4 big bags, 1 front bar bag. But yeah, I'll see how I get on today. Got a few miles to do. But I just want to say thank you, Andy, from Backcountry.scot, for my Ortleib Panniers. Thank you to Andy at Backcountry.scot for our Ortleib Panniers.
Honestly, it is the most spectacular day for cycling and we've just encountered the Bearded Theory Festival and here it is. The cycling today has been incredible. It's got to be 18 degrees, it's a bit breezy but the wind is warm, it's just perfect. It's really beautiful. I think there's a tendency to want to go off to far-flung places in other countries to do your cycle touring, but my God, it's amazing here. Why it's taken me so long to do it, I don't know. We made it to the Bushcraft Show. Well done, Mary.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.
How was that for cycling?
Good, yeah, I enjoyed it, yeah. It's a hot day, so I'm pretty a bit stinky now, but it's been hot, but yeah, great. The bike's been great. Panny has been fantastic, yeah, they haven't weighed me down too much. But yeah, good, all good.
And we're going to set our tent up now.
Sarah's just put in the washing line. It's mesmerising, isn't it, the fire?
Television of the outdoors. We went off last year, or the year before, and we spent 5 days out cycling up to Llangollen along,
yes.
and we went along the canals only, and we hammocked along the way. So we didn't take a tent, we just took our hammocks and a tarp with us. And this time we had a shiny new tent, which is the MSR Elixir 3. This is your first time.
For the touring, yes. I'm not finding it very comfortable. I'm finding that because we haven't, obviously we've cycled here, so we are limited. We can't bring our luxurious big camping chairs and stuff, so it's a lot of crawling about on the floor.
We are once we're down, we're comfy.
Yeah, once we're down, but it's getting the up and down and up and down.
It's all the up and down.
And my knees aren't what they used to be. I'm using muscles that I'm not usually using.
That's it. Do you think that you are
getting on a bit?
Do you think getting on a bit more? Do you think that it is a discomfort that would go away after a few days or a week or so of doing it?
Possibly. I mean, we've done it. It's the third day today, third day in. So I'm getting a bit fed up of the squeezing in little tent. If you just pass the camera to the tent and just this little gap here, crawling in and crawling out, and it's kind of hurting my back a little bit. Once I'm down, I don't want to get back up again. I'm not getting any younger, by the way, but my back is hurting and my knees are hurting.
Is it making you worried about cycling back home?
It's not. No, not at all. It's not worrying. The cycling isn't worrying me, because once you're on your saddle and pedalling, I'm fine. What is worrying me is the next tour that we're going to be doing is going to be a bit of a distance. It's going to be probably 7 or 8.
Hilly.
Very hilly, 7 or 8 days. Setting the tent up, crawling in, crawling out. We've got nowhere to sit, basically. What we're doing is just sitting on the floor.
Sitting on the floor. Mary's disgusted with the fact that we're sitting on the floor.
I haven't sat for 3 days. I haven't sat on
that's
a chair with a back.
Oh well, no, that's true. There are benches down at the festival, so we've been sitting on benches.
I probably need a back support. Probably a stretcher. More the gas. But
so
yeah,
anyway,
I'm
if anybody out there wants to do a bicycle tour in the summer, then I'm looking for a cycle touring partner. I'm looking for a cycle touring partner who doesn't mind not having a chair.
I'm just uncomfortable with my back at the moment, so here's where we're getting to. Is what we're thinking of is, shall we take the tent with us on the next tour, or shall we take our hammocks, which is going to be a lot more comfortable.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. So that was the Bushcraft Show by Bicycle Tour. It was cold last night, or we were cold. Packed everything up, and now we're just heading into Barton under Needwood, and hopefully there is somewhere to stop there for some coffee and breakfast. So we just had a lovely breakfast.
Delicious.
A lovely breakfast at the Barton Marina Cafe. We have the Barton Mega, and a nice cup of tea, which has been our first really good big hot meal in 3 or 4 days. So feels nice. We're all full. So now we're just going to crack on back to Birmingham.
We could probably do with the sleep, actually.
Jump on the train at Lichfield and do the last few miles on train. Yeah, get on the train. So we're cycling on Route 54 back into Lichfield. We have decided, as we're only going home, to get the train from Lichfield. We're cycling sort of in a southwesterly direction, so the headwind, although not not brutal, he's annoying, and it's very showery. So and as we're just heading home, we thought, well, the last 7 to 10 mile or so, we'll jump on the train back, and then we'll get a little bit more of our bank holiday Monday at home.